If you were to be given a microphone that will echo your thoughts across the world, what would you say? The prime opportunity to express yourself. How would you use it? Why do we have this fundamental need to express ourselves? The answer is tied to the roots of being human. It is the desire to be seen and to be heard, to receive a confirmation of our own existence. This process involves a paradox. We begin by building an identity, a voice that is uniquely ours. This is the act of separating ourselves from the crowd, of defining where the world ends and where we begin. But the intention behind this separation is not isolation. It is to unite. We use our unique voice to find others who understand its language. We look for those who recognize the patterns we have painted on our own mask. We seek community in similarity. To have a voice is to take the reins of your own life. It is the primary tool we use to differ and therefore to exist. It is our declaration that we are not just passive observers but active participants in our own story. And then after years of this quiet work, the moment comes to meet the person you've been building. You accept the creation, you inherit the stories, the colors, the choices, and you learn to carry it forward. The project is never truly finished, of course, but this is who we are. For now. Throughout its history, mankind has developed countless outlets: art, science, conversation, action. But the challenge is always the same. Where do you choose to channel this undying desire to express who you are?
Okay, got so much to talk about. We learned humans build identity to express themselves, so let's rewind to see how I have evolved. June 2006, born, cute AF, fast forward through elementary school, put on glasses, skipped a grade, smart boy, middle school head, exploring new passions, great student, heavy into STEM subjects, coding, space workshops, the nerdy prospect era. Beyond academics, I devoured books, played basketball, cycled, and active lifestyle. Long story short, I was the parents' favorite, the kid next door that you got compared to. I was him. High school arrived and slowly I lost my grip on academic dominance, diving deeper into artsy things, skipped physics for theater rehearsals, word classics gone. I met comic books. This new wave of exploration introduced me to photography and my life changed. I was always curious, trying new things, but I knew photography was here to stay. I fell in love with freezing life, capturing moments, geeking out over lenses, specs, gear, composition, colors, the art of visual storytelling. I consumed movies. Park Chan-wook became my favorite director. All of a sudden I was a film bro, and this mustache popped. Hashtag movie, hashtag A24, hashtag art house. Finally I found my purpose.
Cinema?
Yes. What have I been telling for the last 2 minutes?
And then after the long, quiet work of building a self, something incredible happens. You send your voice out into the world, and you hear an echo. There may be no greater joy than this, the moment you realize you are not just speaking, but you are truly being heard. It's a feeling of profound understanding, a moment where someone else sees the world from your perspective and nods in recognition. Suddenly, you begin to see them, other voices, other masks, each painted with their own unique colors and intricate stories. You connect, not just through casual conversation, but through a shared language of creation. The masks are not for hiding, but for celebrating the journey each of you has taken. And your voices, once solo instruments playing in the dark, begin to find each other. It is a harmony. In this creative dialogue, ideas don't just coexist, they multiply. One person's spark becomes another's flame, building upon itself to reach heights you could never have reached alone. This is the beautiful difference between the noise of a crowd and the music of a choir. At this point, you reach the special feeling of expressing yourself and having fun while doing it. This is the ultimate gift of self-expression. It allows you to find yourself, and then it allows you to find your people. So keep building. Keep speaking your truth. The world is waiting to hear your note in the song. Happy creating. Happy self-expression. Now, let's take another perspective. What if you lived in a place where expressing yourself had consequences? What if the harmony we celebrated is drowned out by the noise of sirens on the street? What if your voice is seen as a threat and they try to shut it? And what if the mask you carefully painted is no longer for celebration, but for survival?